Are we back? Hello? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Really sorry about that. Internet just kind of crashed for a little bit. So we'll see if it stays all good. Okay, I'm like, oh, did the stream actually end and restart? A lot of people are apparently... Yeah, no, there was like a weird pulse or something. Ah, it's fine. Read it spicy. What? Ow, the things you make me read. They are... I have no idea. I need to up the price on this one. But some days the piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and our frightful position therein that we shall either go mad from the revelations or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. Oh, whoa. What is that even from? Kerplode. Good grief. Bully Cove, why? The first paragraph of Call of Cthulhu. Thanks. I thought it seemed familiar. Now there's a movie that needs to... They need to figure that shit out. That and the Mountains of Madness. I think those are... We need to bring... Ooh, that would be a really cool, like, series of shorts. If they did these, like... These shorts of the Cthulhu myth. Instead of, like, a full movie. I think that'd probably be a better way to do it, since most of them are pretty short stories. You ever seen In the Mouth of Madness? No, I have not. What's that? The only, like, Cthulhu film, or, like, I've seen is Colors Out of Space, which I really liked. It was some really cool body horror. perspective. I'll have to do a perspective on this. Who are you scuffing and... Yeah, we had our whole stream disconnected. Which was a unique experience. That Cove to outside. And What the Madness is inspired by Mountains of Madness. It is a really good horror film. A friend of mine showed it to me years ago. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know that movie existed. Like Hard Ticket to Hawaii. What's that? Read it, Spicy. It's in Discord. Sure. I'm so tired. Aw, sorry, Meta, that you're tired. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think you were already here, but I haven't heard from you for a bit. It's an action movie about FBI agents stopping drug smuggling in the dumbest way possible. Grenades chopped from low-flying planes with a razor frisbee. Super cocaine snake. Uh-oh. Hit them with Level Up Expo. Oh, nice! Sorry, I missed that. Well, welcome, Meta. Hope you had fun at the convention. This is so hard. I shouldn't have drawn the dual disc. This is going to make the drawing too hard. Super Concane's next character, I call it. Just do Snowflame, but like as a snake girl. Super cursed. Right. You were sorry, David Dino, you're getting a goblin version of a dual disc. This is my first 2 adopts in 2 years. Oh my goodness, Katana, really? Let's look it up. Aww. I can't show it on stream because Nikki. But very cute. Actually, I can show one of them. If anyone's looking for an adopt, Katana is selling this character. Look at it, so how you do leg anatomy is so good. The head is so upset. Alright, let's get back to this. Come on. Bikinis or lingerie? Bikini. Because lingerie is intimate and it's something for other people, where bikini is more about showing off to everyone. At least that's the concept, I think. So one is about kind of, I mean, the intimacy of lingerie is really pretty and cute. But I think one is very much more like universally good, and one's more like story-wise good. Crocheted swimsuit? Oh, those are so cute. Oh my goodness. I've seen one before and it was very cool. I hate drawing this dual disc. I am. Even with perspective tools, this thing is impossible to draw. Do do do. Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye, Katana. Alright, have fun at the gym. Oh, stretch. Thank you. Yu-Gi-Oh player conditioned to be hungry anytime they see cards. It's time to drool. Gross. Alright. Dave, I know your piece might be a little rough, but I think it'll still read as a dual disc. What a wild drawing. At least two food archetypes. Or yeah, because there's the hungry burger and the tomato. Is there another food one? Or did the tomato get consumed by the burger? Oh, the sous ships versus Noville. Oh, right, the French, yeah, and the French desserts. Well, there's also the hungry burger archetype There's the tomato burger type. Yeah, the tomato. There's tomato carts. There's only like 4 or 5 of them, but there are some. And yeah, the Mediloches, which is the French desserts. It's in the same house as I do, and their toys are but by now. Huh? I'd have participated? Oh, the sponsor. Oh, that sponsor. Well, it's going okay. Um, I didn't get any money from it, unfortunately, because I didn't reach the cutoff. Like, you need to make a certain amount of money before they let you withdraw the money, which is fair, I guess. It was a bit of a bummer, though. So it's still up to see if I can. Because if anyone wants any of those toys, I do suggest it. How far you got? I got to $60, and I need $100 before they'll let me do a payout. Maybe we can get toys? I mean, they already sent me one, and I am not saying which one. Same else I did their toys above my price range. Yeah, the toys are very expensive. I'm not really a toy person, so it was very kind of like news to me when I was like, wait, they're how much? That's wild. Yeah, some of these songs I'm not a fan of. Those from sites are so confusing sometimes. Twitch is weird with me. Yeah, well, I've had good luck with Twitch, but then someone like Celty is still not been paid by Twitch. Twitch has been weird for them. It's all based on the company. Payouts from sites are so confusing. I had to make the joke, you know that. I think a sponsorship from Bad Dragon would be really fun. Again, I don't think they have anything I would use, but I'm sure one of them would be very funny to own. Her stream last night about her bowling ball bag full of toys. That's too much. Came back to JB. What's JB? Yeah, I was grabbing some of the mashups you sent me. Oh, Justin Bieber. Yeah, I do. I really like the mashups. All right. Let's clean up the art and let's get this one finished. Oh my goodness, this is can't be the two songs I think it is. No. No. I recognize that soft guitar. Yes, it is. It's Photograph and Lucky Star. Isn't even the worst I know. Want me to go pull it? Like your worst mashup? Here's Galatians. I'm okay right now. I kind of want, like, I have like a little control over what I'm listening to. Maybe in a little bit. Like, is it just a bunch of mashups or just like horrible? Or just like crazy music? Are you buy a sausage? Oh, okay, thanks. That was so weird. Now, this is a good mashup. Hey, welcome home, Meta. How do you think your smooches would taste? I don't know how to answer that. You live in the beach. I live close to a beach. Like sand, coarse and rough, and it would get everywhere. Ooh, I got Gamer Subs merch. Nice. Now, speaking of Gamer Subs, and you're cool to drink Gamer Subs. I shall punk. I'm okay. I'm allowed to drink caffeine. It's Celty who's not allowed to drink caffeine. She's the one who gets bonked. I don't eat sand. At this point, like, this might be getting offensive. Like, we goblins don't eat all things. We can eat all things, but we don't. We like sweet stuff. And like savory things. And stuff that feels good on our teeth, not bad on our teeth. I'm a mango. Think of a sour gummy worm. I love sour gummy worms. Are you kidding? That's not a threat. That is an invitation. Sour gummy worms are amazing. I found a box of like gummy worms once that tasted like Sour Patch Kids. And it was like, oh my goodness. Space comms consider anything green and small enough to fit into their mouths a pickle and thus edible. Aw, that's so stupid. I love it. Oh, I hate this song. Yeah. Sweet, but wait. What's sweet and savory? I've tried doing that before with steaks. Like, I tried to make a sweet and savory steak, and it did not work. It kind of just turned into like a gross, gummy mess. I love this song. Recognize I'll be dazing well. I need the lyrics in front of me to sing this song. Do they have the lyrics? One for the money, two for the pain. We've had 100 for Gombe's grave. Me 16 no more. Reminder of the D&D game where a party was rewarded by Modrons with satisfactorily most valuable material in the universe. It found themselves above uranium 234. Modrons in my world are so stupid. I love them. Mom brought me a sandwich yesterday that was like savory turkey on a cinnamon raisin bread. That sounds good. Or bad. I don't know. I don't really mix a lot of sweet and savory stuff. Barry is the Starman now. One for the money, two for the burst. It might be time. I finally. Oh, hi, Alden! Welcome to the stream! I love when you whisper. When did I whisper? I like it. The cinnamon bread. A little sweet. Like, I have had, like, bread on, like. I've had, like, honey bread sandwich once. And that was pretty good. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. When I stream, it's such, like, thread of consciousness that I don't remember what I said. It's why it's why I can't drink on stream, and B, it's why I'm like, people will be like, oh, you were so funny on stream, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, I don't remember what I did. I'm just up here, kind of dancing on stage. I don't know what I always don't know what I'm doing. I still don't even think I'm, like, really good at art. Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time when it comes to art. This, like, Jazz Emu? I think it is Jazz Emu. Oh, no. This is Jazz Emu's distant cousin. They're very similar bands. This is OCT. I'm opening cards. I want to open cards. They're over there. They're in grabby distance. And I don't get to open them. All right. There we go. Should I color this, or do you want to move on to the next one? I've colored all the other ones. It feels bad to go back to not coloring them. Oh, Nikai, thank you for the 80 stream streak. Ooh, Splatoon poker cards. Cool. Withdrawal's right. I want them. They're right over there. I want my cards. I'm so excited for tomorrow, but also petrified because I hate my hand cam. But Da-da. safe. It's more just like, again, because I have such a fear of like stage fright stuff. So like whenever I'm even partially on camera, there's like this innate stress that kind of kicks in. But it's like it's so worth it because I love opening cards with everyone. But it's like this like, oop, stretch and hydrate. And hi, Eclipse. Oop, ow. I stretched too hard. There we go. And hydrate. Yeah, I love Ailstorm. It's a great band. Do, do, do. The need to open cards leaves you with anticipation. Oh my god, I love Rocky Horror. I'll Make You a Man and Sweet Transvestite are like my go-to karaoke songs. Whenever I do karaoke with my friends. Freaking love those songs. What's your favorite song from Ailstorm? What's it called? It's this one is high on the list. But they also made those two songs that were based on Donkey Kong Adventures that I really like. But I think Pirate Drinking Crew might be my favorite. Because I find that one really kind of powerful for, like, it's really good drawing energy. Hair can be red. Oh, okay. Tim Curry is God of actors. It's so good. What's that? What's that? I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I've sung it too many times on. It's my favorite part. Favorite part of that song is come up to the lab. We'll see what's on the slab and shiver with anticipation. Maybe the rain isn't to blame, so we'll move the cause, but not the symptom. I love that song. Why don't you stay the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession. Can we watch that on stream? Can we watch Rocky Horror? Is someone gonna freaking copyright strike Rocky Horror? That Treasure Island. Muppets Treasure Island. I haven't watched that since I was a kid. I need to rewatch that one. It's just the guy then goes, which don't get me wrong, it's a great movie, but, you know. Is that my blip? Sadly, any movie is copyright. What's a blip? Yeah, I know. Trying to make a live-action... Yeah, we were just talking about that. A live-action Ferngully movie is going to be crazy. Like, but I look, the director is like a real director. It's not like they're just throwing it at someone. Like, she's done, like, serious work. So, like, maybe they're gonna do, like, an actual... Because, like, that movie had a pretty important message. Then again, it was also one of those movies that was like, you're to blame for global warming, not the corporations, you personally. Which I'm not a fan of. Those are pretty bullshit. The loss of Tim Curry as Hex's findings. That would be insane. Like, maybe they could get, like, who's the guy who sings, for the Big Crab? The Big Crab from the Big Crab. Well, actually, I mean, Tim Curry is still alive. I don't know if he can sing, though. Like, I think because he had that problem with throat cancer recently. Not recently, a couple years ago. Or I don't know. I remember something happened that prevents Tim Curry from acting. Yeah, like he had a pretty bad time. You mean Tamatoa? Yeah, whose voice is Tamatoa? Because they could play a pretty good Hexus. It would be a bit of a more goofy Hexus than like the sexy Hexist, but it could be pretty cool. Like, Fern live action Fern Gully with Idris Elba as Hexus. Had a massive stroke a while ago. He's been a wheelchair bound. Oh, it was a stroke, right. Right, throat cancer was one of those reviewers. Still, I hope he's living a good life despite. Because I know I think he made a guest appearance when they did the live TV theater version of the movie, but seemed to be still enjoying. That's cool. I always like that. I always get scared when like something horrible happens to like a really genuine soul, and you just like have to hear about them rotting. I'm like, that's like it's tragedy when it happens to anyone, but when it's like someone like Tim Curry, who is this energetic and like kind of positive energy, it's like doubly tragic. Because it's like you've already got like a tragedy, and then it's like it's somebody who was so fun and so powerful. It's like, ugh. If Elba voiced Hexus, all I can imagine hearing is Knuckles singing Toxic Love. No, like who would play a good Hexus? But yeah, I think the singer who does the crab, I think he would be a good job. Or because you need that deep, like almost. Ooh, maybe if they find like a drag performer, like if they get like a drag star who is able to like drop their voice, kind of do like an Ursula performance. That could be really good. Do I know any drag stars? Not off the top of my head. But like if they got like a drag artist to voice Hexus, I think that would be good. Oh, that would be so good. I hate forgetting names too. It is my ultimate like. It is my least favorite part of me is that I have almost no memory for any names. Even names like from video games or animes, I have no. There's something in my head that just doesn't click. Keith David. Oh my goodness, Keith David as Hexus? Holy shit! Just Goliath singing Toxic Love? Oh, that would be too good. Stop being me, what the fuck? But no, Keith Davis would be so good as Hexus. His singing voice is like damn spectacular. I feel like he'd be busy though, because he's filming that new TV show, and he's filming season 3 of Has Been Hotel. Then again, I mean, Hexus is only in the movie for like 10 minutes. And he wouldn't have to play it, because Hexus would probably be all CGI. I've yet to hear Jonathan Frakes sings. Come to think of it, Jonathan Frakes, who's that? I don't know who. Again, I don't know names. You have to tell me what they did if you ever want me to comment on characters or. I got Love in a Bottle on loop. Love in a Bottle is so good. I don't know if Love in the Bottle is better than I'm a Loser Baby, but like it's such interest. It's such a different energy. It's a really addictive song. You played Riker in Star Trek. Wait, he sings? Riker sings? Oh, right, yeah, he was the villain in Gargoyles. What's his name? Ah, come on. I love Gargoyles. I know all their names. His name was... his name was ridiculous. Come on. Xanatos. Which is... Imagine, like... It's like... You're millionaire parents, and you birth your little bundle of joy, and you're like, here is my child. And the doctor's like, what shall you name him? And you look them in the square in the eyes, and just go, Xanatos. It's like, the fuck? Do you want to make a supervillain? Because that's how you make a supervillain, is you name your child Xanatos. It's alive. It's alive. I've always wanted to say that. Xanatos. I love, there's a video out there, and it's a trope analyzation of the Glorious Bastard. And like half the video is just analyzing Xanatos as like the best, like, magnificent bastard in all of like fiction. Cause it's like he is a bad guy. He is straight up just a bad guy. But like he is so suave. And like it helps that Riker voices him. But like he is so confident. Like every time like Goliath like break again, sorry for those who have not watched Gargoyles, but every time like Goliath like breaks into his house or like crushes his shit, Xanatos is just sitting in his chair going like, I know you're not gonna hurt me. Like you've threatened me time and time again. I'm just gonna smile and nod and go, okay, aw, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. It's like he's so fucking great. Everyone talking about Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, but Xanatos did Tony Stark but villain first. Oh my goodness. They should have hired Riker for Dr. Doom. Oh, that would have been it would have just been Xanatos. It would have just been Xanatos and I would have been here for it. Gargoyles was a way better show than many would expect. It's incredibly good, and it's so it was like it is good fortune we even got Gargoyles. It was a show that was like on the cutting board like right away. Like there were so many executives who were like, this show is going to be garbage. This show is just costing us money and it's not bringing in the toy sales. Like they tried to cancel Gargoyles multiple times, and each time they were like, well, you give every other show 36 episodes. Maybe give us 36 episodes too. It is so lucky we got any Gargoyles. I actually have the Gargoyles board game, and it is legitimately such a good board game. It's wild. Disney execs making stupid, spiteful decisions. I know, they've never changed. Disney's execs have never changed. Every time they have like a generation defining show that's like is going to be popular nearly forever, they're like, this show needs to die. But like Primos or fucking like whatever like the show of the month is, like that's the show we're gonna advertise. Not the freaking like generation defining masterpiece. No. Like, remember how badly they treated Gravity Falls? Like, it's Gravity fucking Falls. It's one of the like, people still watch the show. People still look into the show. People still analyze the show. And it's been off the air for like 10 years. They killed Beast Wars Dinobots over toys. Yeah, if you ain't doing work for the mouse, they don't give a shit. Gargoyles is a great show. And if it has any weak spots, it's the finals. Oh, well, yes, the final season is bad. I think, don't quote me on this, But I have a friend who is a huge Gargoyles fan, and they were essentially telling me that during the last season, they fired most of the crew. They tried to emulate the X-Men. Essentially, they told like everyone, it's like, we want Gargoyles to be X-Men. You need to try to capture the feeling of the X-Men cartoon. So they added the whole mutant resistant, i.e., the Hammer of Man. Like, essentially, they were trying to copy X-Men, and when it didn't work, they canceled the series. Yeah. If you ain't making money for the mouse, they don't care how good the show is. Anyone see the fanned up project of the comic anthology they did? I did not. They did Beast Wars dirty. I've heard that. I haven't watched Beast Wars. Like, I wasn't really a Transformers kid. It wasn't really aimed at me. I came to like it later in life, but never really had that fundamental moment of growing up with Transformers. No one in our group liked it. I tried to watch Beast Wars years ago. No one in our group liked it. It's. I think I don't know much about Beast Wars. Again, like I had a friend who had a lot of the Transformers, and I thought the toys were really cool because one of them was a cheetah, and I liked that one. Like that's the extent of my knowledge with Beast Wars. The network execs all worked together across networks. It's why good shit never ran long. Yeah, it's all. Ugh. The amount of politics in cartoons is crazy. Like just create. It's again, we talk about this, I think every stream now, but it's like, just be happy with the money you make. But so many companies are like, no, we need to make all the money. It's like, just be happy with what you make. Like again, like, Gravity Falls is a great example. It's like, it was a show, it got to run, but they were fighting every inch of it because it was just, they wanted it to be some merchandisable, easy access show. And it wasn't. It was very deep with a lot of interesting storylines. And they were just, why isn't this show generic and easy for us to advertise? Yeah, something is wrong with the eyes. Fuck Disney, fuck capitalism. Those two do seem too closely tied together. Also on the topic of Disney killing shows, the Owl. Holy shit, the Owl House. You cannot talk about killing shows until you talk about the Owl House. They did that show so dirty. Like, I finally finished Owl House. That was another show that I was watching with an ex. And so I never really finished it, but I finally finished it. And holy shit, the ending is bad. Not because of, like, anything in the show. Just because of, like, how clearly rushed it is. Like, they have to jump around. They have to, like, they cut scenes that seem important. They were trying their best to fit this ending into, like,
30 minutes, and it was like clearly designed for an entire series. Like an entire season was clearly designed for the finale and written as the finale. And they just went, well, this is what we can do. And they just had to marathon it. It still ends good, but it ends rough, I will say. I think that's the best way of putting it. It ended well, but it didn't end clean. Shout out Knights of Guinevere. I'm so excited. The show being one big fuck Disney allegory. I don't know if the fuck Disney allegory is going to stick around, but the pilot, oh my goodness, the pilot, there was so much anger like threaded into that pilot. I forget their pronouns, but they were dealing with some shit with that pilot. They butchered Owl House as bad as as the anime Seven Deadly Sins Season 3. I mean, I have thoughts on Seven Deadly Sins, but yeah, I've heard that show gets worse and worse as it goes. But yeah, like, I can't imagine, like, giving because, like, animation, like, I have animated pilots. They exist. I have written them. They are in folders. They are in stories. Because I thought I was going to be a showrunner. That's what I went to school for. Is I wanted to be a storyboarder, and I wanted to one day write my own show. I don't think it's going to happen, but, like, I have ideas. I have concepts. And I can't imagine giving one of those concepts to someone and just watching it die. And that's what happened to the Owl House, because it had so much momentum, and they just killed it because of what, they couldn't advertise it because pray away the gay shit? I don't fucking know. A nice round of fuck Disney for me. Hashtag fuck Disney. Fuck Disney. Death to the mouse. I saw this great. Speaking of Death to the Mouse, Ralva, I saw this great little thing that the mouse is like that Mickey is the last good bit of Disney. Instead of seeing them as the enemy, where Disney is this massive oil pumping monstrosity. And there's this little mouse that's stuck beside it going, no, don't do that. And I was like, I like that a lot better. Like, I don't think it's true, because I think Mickey has kind of been used as a shield for the company for a very long time. Because, like, every time something bad happens, they'll be like, hey, remember how we made Mickey Mouse? But, like, recently, I finally got to watch the 100 Years animation they did. And, like, I'll admit, as an animation fan, when Mickey Mouse is left standing there and looking at a statue of Walt Disney and goes, we'll do our best. And I'm like, I got teared up, because Mickey Mouse does mean something a lot to a lot of animators. But he has been weaponized by the company, I will say that. Look forward to Knights of Gwen giving a very hateable prosy Disney. To be fair, I too would be extremely spiteful if a giga corporation backing my show suddenly went, Lamau, no more seasons for you. Oh yeah, no. Their anchor, I don't remember their pronouns. Someone please tell me their pronouns. But their anger is so justified. It's like the creator for, what was that show? It was about the people living in the amusement park. A Scream Park? No, I can't remember. It was a really good one, though. But again, just so many great cartoons that are just killed because the corporation goes, you're not doing the numbers we want. Doesn't matter that we have a dedicated fan base or a community that will buy our merch, but We need those numbers, yo. Plays the dad. Oh, right, yes. That's what you meant. Sorry, it took me a second to get that. Well, listen, Auntie. Yeah, I know. See, like, here's the thing. As someone who went to animation school, I very much know that Walt Disney was a bad person. He was a millionaire. He was like, you can't beat. There's no real good millionaires at the time. He was again anti-Semite. He hated unions. He was very sexist. Like people don't talk about that. He was incredibly sexist. At one point, he sent a letter to a female animator that instructed her to find a different profession because animation is the place of men. Like, he was not a good person. But, like, what he did for animation, it's really hard as an animator to 100% hate him. Because he's kind of like a patron saint of animation. Because, like, hate him or love, like, hate him. You should hate him. He's not a good person. But, like, he was an animator. He was a person who, like, he was an animator before he was a businessman. He's a person who actually made his money as an animator and as a businessman. Like, he drew, like, unlike a lot of millionaires at the time, he drew Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He drew Mickey Mouse. He was an artist. And so as an animator, he is something to look up to as what happens if creation and creativity is given all the room to grow. At the same time, he's the fucking worst. Like, it's so hard to be like, it's like, I don't like Disney, but I will always love Disney. I hate Walt Disney because I think he was a horrible person, but he's also the reason I get to do stuff like this. He's also the reason that we have an industry of artists who are allowed to do what they want. So it's a very complex relationship, I will say. It's where you can hate the person and like the symbol. This is one thing I lament about this age, is that there's no cartoons for kids anymore. If not, they could turn on the TV and there'd be 5 or 6 different fun cartoon shows. Yeah, that is. It's because animation is expensive, and they're not, and so they just don't care enough about the kids. So they stopped really making things like Scooby-Doo and Hanna-Barbera and Looney Tunes, and like they just went, we'll make one show, and that will be their show for the year. And then if that one show doesn't work like they want to, they just toss it out. Good alert. Oh, okay. Bye, Relva. Right, I said I was going to color this, then I flipped it, and then I haven't done anything. I tried weed. I tried LSD. Ugh, I want to try edibles again. That would be fun to do on stream. This millionaire doesn't do it for me. You can toss him out. Very fair. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's very much. He's Disney's a very interesting figure. Because he is not good. But what he did was kind of earth-shattering. You're about to dox yourself. No drugs. You'll reality sober. Fair. 1 hour left. Wait, 1 hour left in the stream? What? Oh, fuck, it is 3. I can't go long because I've got another family event. My family is doing, like, I don't know. My family didn't do anything for like 4 years. And now this year they're like, every week there's something. Alright, so let's color this character up. Then tomorrow I get to open packs. Tomorrow I get to open packs. Something is so weird with this character's jaw. There we go. The eyes look so off, but I think they're right. You have them, Cove. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Silver Sweet. I'm not complaining about my family. I love going to events. It just takes me away from work, which I guess is a good thing. I'm a bit of a workaholic. Maybe less visible pupils. Yeah, I gotcha. What? Oh, no, but like I lost a family member a couple of months ago. Yeah, I know. I had a friend who just lost their mom. Sorry, it's a very different energy. I'm gonna stop this line of speech. And listen close. Have no patience for you. So that has more visibility. The other one looks small. Yeah. Oh, I love this song. That's okay. We were talking about Seven Deadly Sin a little bit ago. That anime, I do not enjoy that anime, but freaking Escanor needed his own anime. Screw all the other characters. It should have just been an anime about Escanor. Did they already... Wait, there's 3 generations after the first anime? That can't be right. And not Diana? Well, okay, I liked all the characters of... Well, no. Like, here's the thing. All the characters in Seven Deadly Sins work by themselves. Like, Bon would be a really cool protagonist by himself. Diane would be really cool by herself. But, like, put them all together, they all kind of clash, and then there's all that weirdness in that anime that I am not a fan of. Because it is an anime that is one of those, I really like this anime. Now I have to spend 20 minutes defending the weird choices that this anime has. So first generation will be the Deadly. Second is the Four Horsemen. Now the third generation. That's okay. That artist. Someone needs to check on that writer because their editor clearly has them in a basement somewhere. Who wants to write about 3 generations of characters? It did have some weird choices. Yeah. I mean, having 3 100-year-old lollies was pretty crazy. Like, it's one of those shows where they justify it, but it doesn't make it better. I've had a few crash outs about that anime where I'm like, because I was someone who loved that anime, and then like I watched it for the third time, and I started noticing stuff. Because like I showed it to my like siblings, and they were very much like, "Hey, this show's kind of fucked," and I was like, "What do you mean? It's just anime." And I kind of had this realization moment where I'm like, just anime shouldn't be a defense sometimes. The creator of JoJo does? Does what? I don't know the context for that. You have a new gen for another sequel. Right, about 3 generations. Oh, right, JoJo. Right, yes. That's different. That's no, okay. No, fair. That's fair. You know what? I concede the point there. If I recall correctly, I warned you once when you said you were gonna watch Shield and you were right. And also, thanks for your first time chat. Yeah, no, I finally watched Shield Hero. I want to watch it on stream because my crash outs are pretty legendary when it comes to Shield Hero. I have strong opinions on Shield Hero. And I'll just say, not a fan. It's one of those animes, again, I've talked about this. It's a good anime, but it is one of those animes that I think turns other people away from anime. Your name has somehow really strange to type. How did your username get so much mental texture? Is that JoJo is good? Yes. What about slime? What about slime? And their diaries. Slime? Wait, is there an anime called Slime Diaries? Really want to hear Cove struggle to process it, not gonna lie. Process what? Oh, that time. Oh, yeah. Well, that time I was reincarnated as slime. I also have crash outs about that, but that one's purely goblin related and character design related. I think that anime is relatively okay. I just don't like the character designs. Spin-off slice of life. Time I got reincarnated as slime. Tensura have the principal politic anime and then another more relaxing. Into something more than well short stack goblins. Well, the goblins don't evolve into short stacks. They evolve into just normal people. Again, that's part of the I am not a fan. I find that when like people do monster races and they just go like, it's a monster race, and it's just a person with like cat ears. That there's something that fundamentally pisses me off about that. I'm like, that is fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Cause like if you're making a fantasy world and you're like, look, we have all the creative power in the world, and here's our concept for the strange goblinoid creatures. They're just green people. I'm like, fuck off. You should not be writing a show. Have you ever seen the famous comic series Black Sad? No, I don't know what that is. It's when only the woman of a race looks super. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Oh my goodness, there's this fucking anime I fucking despise. It's like this normal human is in like an animal school, which first off, super generic. And like all the guys have like animal heads and all the girls have animal ears. I fucking hate that anime. It is such a piece of garbage. Like, holy, like, if you're gonna fucking, like, anawoo a fucking animal, you do it to both sides. The guys don't get fucking tiger heads, and the girls are, oh, whoa, look at my ears. Like, fuck off. Have some courage. Make them all furries or give them all costumes. Those are your only choices. Fucking hate that shit. It's absolute bogus. I have something to make you mad? Oh, what? You say you hate Tensura Goblin. I don't know what that is. Oh, right, the slime one. To re-monster an isekai goblin? Is that the blue goblin one? I sent you the protagonist design. Let me check. I mean, he looks like a goblin, and then he evolves, I guess, right? I don't hate that. I don't have the context to hate it. Because, like, a goblin getting horns as they grow stronger sounds kick-ass to me. It's just a green human. Oh, is he tall? Is he just a green human? Like, the picture you sent me doesn't give me size. I'm just gonna go full. My gym partner is a monkey. Oh my goodness, that's a freaking core memory unlocked. Okay, it has god tier it's all animal people, but the dudes are animal people. They all have like dog heads, but the women are like human faces, but with cat nose. Yeah, it's the one I was talking about. I thought it was, at least. Maybe it's a different one? It's just a green human. It's not the worst. It's honestly better than the Tensur or the reincarnated as a slime goblins. I like the goblins in Overlord. I don't remember the goblins in Overlord. Weren't they just kind of mindless? There's a whole arc about goblins. I don't. It's been a while since I watched Overlord. Oh, those goblins! I freaking love those. Yeah, the ones that came from the horn. Yeah, the goblin summoning horn. Yeah, see, that's goblins. I love that the energy they have too, where we're here to help. I was like, that's very goblin. It's like, because we little gremlins, but when we got a job to do, we buckle down. Apparently, there's a new isekai about goblins coming out. They're all blue for some reason, which I'm like, I'm not against, but they kind of look like Smurfs. Help the alchemist girl win the girl's heart. Aww. Maybe I didn't get to that season because I don't remember that. Again, I like Overlord, but I also don't like it because I really don't like the main character. I like the politics of the world and the world building, but like I have no attachment to Ainz. He is like so generic in my mind. Like, did they really give a little army of goblins to a girl? Yeah, it was kind of like a joke when they first introduced it, but then when they returned to it, it was like super genuinely sweet. Where the goblins were like, "Well, we're still here. Let's just keep doing like let's keep helping." So they became part of the community. Ooh, that's something I'm super weak to. Is like when a community and like a clan of monsters or a pact of wolves or something work in unison. When they work in unison and stuff. I'm such a sucker for that. I love it. It's like a town has a bunch of goblins living in the street, and they're like, "Yeah, the goblins clean up, and we leave food for them." And I'm like, yeah, it's like cultural. Uh, what's it called when two animals help each other? Um, fuck. Simpa, mm. sim, simpasa, sim, symbiosis. Thank you. Yeah, it's like cultural symbiosis. Make their own little meat towns. Yeah, that's my one of my favorite settings. In my D&D campaign is called Goblin Alley, and it's just a bunch of goblins who claimed this unused part of the town and turned it into their own little home, and it's so funny. Like they have place like you can actually visit it in my D&D world. It's like it's got school, spelled Skool, to teach goblins writing. It has a bathhouse, which is essentially they dug into the water system and just bathe in the drinking water. It is just so chaos. Because only like a couple of the goblins, like, because they're all pretty new. Like they were all feral goblins only like a generation ago. So only a couple of them have adapted. It's very cute. Ugh, I love that setting. If I do a one shot, it's gonna probably start around there. Da, da, da. Oh, Tia, thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for 15 months. Welcome to the stream. Never dilly or dally in Goblin Alley. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Makes me want to play Vice and Violence campaign more. I love how the feral goblins were. Ugh, I want to run a D&D game again. I'm already running 2 D&D games. If I could just if I could stream a D&D game, then I could have an excuse to spend time writing it. Is there more? Is there a goblin brothel in Goblin Alley? There's a place called the Workhouse, which has a brothel in it. Because again, in my setting, in real life, sex work is real work. And in my setting, brothels are very common. But they act more like host clubs with like agreements that can be reached. But yes, there is. There's brothels everywhere. I'm such a dork. It's because, like, here's the thing. As a DM, you want your players to have fun. And as a DM who enjoys flirting and, like, having my characters get flustered, having a house of, like, super sexually liberated characters who are, like, straight up willing to be like, I'm ready for you, big boy. Like, that's just really fun as a DM because it's either I get a really fun reaction out of my players, or I can super fluster a friend. And it's very fun. I want to go to the workhouse. My online group is functionally on hiatus. Oh no! The problem I have with D&D, the moment I miss a stream, I feel completely lost in the story. Yeah, that is the rough part about streaming D&D. Because, like, it both encourages people to never miss an episode, but if you do miss an episode, it's really hard to get back in. Streamer uploads their VODs. I do upload my VODs, but I don't know, it's hard to play music on the VODs. I would need to find old copyrightless music. But now, doing D&D on stream is like a dream of mine. I just don't know if I can do that. Because I'm pretty nervous about doing voices. Because, like, I can do voices around friends, but it's really hard to do them, like, in public. Because, like, some of the accents I do are so bad. There should be a crime noir story happening in Goblin Alley. Ah, that'd be fun. We could use Black. I have this character in Goblin Alley called Black, the food cart and pet shop owner. And he sells, like, pets, but he also sells food. And he's never answered anyone straight if the pets end up being food. He's a fucking psycho. He's a really fun NPC to play. Tell you not to worry about it, but I understand. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to do the one shot for... I'm going to do the one shot for Celti, because they had the whole... They wanted to do a one shot, but they have been so stressed. And I think having so many things on their to-do list is stressing them out. So I'm like, I've got one shots that I can run. They were like, that dog, here to go. Yeah, it was straight up. They were like, one of my players was looking for a pet. And they went to Black, and Black was like, all right, you want a pet? And they were like, yeah, I'd love a pet. And they were like, all right, here's your options. And they just had all these animals. And they were like, why do you have all these animals? And it's like, you don't need to know. It's like really funny. It was a horrible, like, it was a bad person, but it was a very fun NPC. Now make the card brown and you are done. That was a hilarious character. No, shush, don't draw attention to it. I hope this is okay. David, this one kind of was a bit rougher than I used to do. I'm still in like a weird art headspace, but I hope you like it. Always what? Ah. Character voices are so like. I mean, like doing goblin voices are easy, but like doing someone like Clarabelle, who is like one of the main characters for the one shot, because she's got like a southern drawl, so it means I have to act southern, and I'm like only okay with those voices sometimes. And then I have to do like faux English voice for some of the characters, and I'm just like, ah. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it, David Dino. And about have a good. All right, bye, Dina. I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit more before we end stream. I'd love to get a pic from you. I just don't think I want them goblinized, unless it's actual goblin character of mine. That's very fair. I will be opening commissions next month. You can definitely look into them. This is a very different thing. This is just because like these commissions are like $30 or free if you've got the points. Because I want to give out free art. So this is my way of giving out free, quick art. So, if you want like real versions of your character, there are other ways for that. This is kind of not my charity. That makes it sound obligation-y, but like this is like the thing I like to do because I know my prices are high. So I'm like, this is my hey, I'll draw your character as a goblin for super cheap. Nekai is often complaining to me that I need to raise the prices. Your gift to the community. Yeah, kind of like that. Someday I'm going to get Sephi, my goblin, goblinized. How my kobold, my mimic could. That would be fun. A cobalt mimic. My friend Jackie Papercut got a gob pick from you. Ooh, nice! I don't know that name, Jackie Papercut. Do they have a different username? One day I'm gonna spend all my points. Your prices are not high. Your prices are fair. That's a bit. I know, but like, some artists are able to sell their stuff for so cheap, and I am not, and I always feel bad about that. I wish I was. It's like I see some artists who are like full art for $60. I'm like that's. I can't live off that. Maybe if I had a job on the side, but ever since this became my full-time job, commission prices became very different. I hate charging for my art, but I fundamentally understand it. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. Other artists have Patreons. We've got a Patreon. It's a really good one too. I just can't live off it yet. They postpone there and get over $2,000. I know. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I kind of want to do character art first, spicy art second. I've been looking forward to getting something from you eventually. I'll wait till you. Yeah, they should open literally on the 1st or the 2nd of. Actually, probably the 4th. They'll likely open on the 4th of next month. I got over 40k channel points. I'll spend it on stretch mode redeems. They're called stretch redeems, not stretch mode redeems. Spent triple the time with revisions and people being particularly about that glazing's looks. Oh, hydrate and stretch. Oh, and save my work. Thank you. What? I need to stretch my legs, if anything. I've started biking in the morning, and it's been really nice. This character looks like such an interesting energy. I'm not proving anything. A pinup pick every month. Otherwise, I've been focusing on comic art with my substar. Nice! Who has the most points at the moment? I'm pretty sure Nekai has the most points. I think Nekai said they had something like 300,000 something. Yeah, almost 3K. That was a triple Q. The 300K kiss Nekai meme. Right. Okay, I think we are done. Oh, I still got time. I can quickly shade it. There's no way I can start on the next one. I wish I was faster. Do, da, 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 da. Do, da, 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 apple, apple, an apple. I take time. Need to give the art the love and attention it deserves. I know. I just want to do it faster. I let you redeem stuff. Don't put that energy out in the world. Oh, Silver Sweets. Old art. Okay. Do you have any pony art? Oh, I don't think on this computer. Let me check. I used to have it, but I think it was on my old tablet that was kind of discarded years ago. Let's see. Do I have anything? Oh, wow. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at my old art. But no, unfortunately, I don't think I've got any I do not have any of my pony art has survived the many shifts between computers. And one piece of pony art I did, and I have a piece of that pony I drew by another artist. Aw, cute. Let's see, I can show off. That's platinum art. I can't show that off. Ooh, I can show off this fan art. Yeah, this was a fan art. Aww. Yeah, I want it. Someone. I'm trying to find their name. I can't believe I forgot their name. I hate my brain. Where are they? I know they. Trying to find their account so I don't just. Come on. She doesn't do a lot of She doesn't stream recently. Where is she? No, no. I will find them. I shouldn't have picked this piece if I forgot their name. In my defense, I forget everyone's name. That is my go-to defense. Where is she? She's like one of. Anyone remember her? She's the Goblin Succubus VTuber. Your hair used to be much darker. Oh yeah, no, like I used my skin tone was also way lighter for a long time. My goodness, I can't find her. Someone help me. Where is she? And she hasn't posted for a very long time. It is yellow, right? My hair is orange, but close enough. I will find them. This is now what the stream is me searching my goblin. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. I remember this art. I remember Paz. Does Paz still stream? I haven't heard from them in a while. They haven't posted since 2024. Sad. I like them. They're a great tuber. Yeah, great goober. I will find them. Baja, baja, baja. It's some of my art. I will find. Yeah. Navis! Yeah, that was it! Thanks, Nick Guy! Ha! Yeah, Naveen! That was it. It was Naveen! I know, Nekai. I read. It was Naveen. How's she doing? Is she doing stuff? Oh, it's been a long time. She's so cool. She was very cool, and she gifted me all the first three, or all of Dragon Half. Like, she gave me all the Dragon Half manga, and she gave me Beach Ball. So I wanted to thank her, so I gave her this art. She was super cool. And I mean, I think she still is super cool. I just don't know if she's still VTubing. She might have rebranded. Ah, look at these two. I want to draw more fantasy armor. Someone commission me to draw more fantasy armor. Lucky Star and photograph mashup. Oh, not again! I must skip it. Oh no, this is just a sad song. We'll skip that one anyway. Ow, ow, ow. How much? Alright. Back to what we were doing. It's kind of looks like Crow, in retrospect. Anyone know 5Ds? There was a character named Crow. It kind of reminds me of them. I think it's the red hair. Even though I think he had yellow hair. Question is, you want practical fantasy armor? Fuck practical armor. Fantasy armor all the way. I want bracers and bras and cod pieces. I understand practical armor, and I think it is interesting in specific fantasy situations to lean into realism. But I also think the armor is magic. It doesn't need to cover your body if it's fucking magic. And anyone who's like, that armor doesn't cover anything, and I'm like, it's +3 armor. It's clearly enchanted. It can do whatever the fuck it wants. Let me draw a magic bikini, damn it! They're cute. They're awesome. They show off a character. They let them be super strong and sexy at the same time. I will fight people for fantasy armor. Bracers and pasties. Ah, yeah. Hey, Cove wants to have naked warriors. Hey, I am someone who unironically likes Witchblade. Cove has a lot of like, oh, this anime is not very good, or oh, this anime has a lot of flaws, but then unironically likes Witchblade. Have you watched Bikini Warriors? I've watched some of Bikini Warriors. I didn't really like it because it was kind of here's the thing. If the armor they're wearing is just OMG, it's a swimsuit. Like, no. They need to be complex, they need to have armor plates. Just armor colored bikini, that's nothing. That does nothing. That's just dumb. Now, a bikini made of metal and has like folded dragons that wrap around the side of the booba and that kind of like open their mouths into the straps that go around the neck. That's fucking sexy as hell. And I'm confidently saying that. As confidently as I can. It needs details. Like, I like a woman that's in super realistic army as okay, yes, that's a good point. They're both equally good. Though I enjoy drawing one more than enjoy drawing the other. Cause like a woman in like full fantasy art, like in full plate, whew. A man in full plate, whew. But like, I don't know. There's something about fantasy armor that just makes me so happy. It's because it's kind of like I don't know. It's really hard to describe why it makes me happy. Now that I'm official goblin, hey Cove, you honor spending time with me. Ah, maybe if I ever get free time. Da da da. Believe Cove is taken. Sounds like Sparkles from Area 11, who works at Yodcast. I don't know who that is. The song? This is by Meta Joker, is I think the singer. 10 minutes. I know, I'm almost done. Like the Sisters of Battle and Silence from Warhammer strike the right balance. Oh, I've seen them. They're so cute. They've got a really cool vibe. Shiny rock. Wah. And there you go, David Dino. All done. I'm gonna head out. Alright. Bye, Katana. We're about to end here, too. If you look up Area 11 and their song, The Contract, maybe you'd hear it. Oh, okay. I will look that up after stream. But alright. This is where we're gonna call it for the night. Thank you all so much for coming. Or day, morning, afternoon? One of those. It all depends on your time zone. But no, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for your bits, your subs, your follows, and most of all, thank you all so much for your time. Ah! Ow. 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 So my headphones have a little separate volume knob, And I kind of just put my hands on my head to kind of do like, oh, whoa, even though you can't see me and I'm being stupid. And I hit the volume all the way up. So, my ears are buzzing. Ah, ow, 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 ow. Ooh, ooh. AJR blasted directly into my ears. But yeah, thank you for your bits, your subs, your follows. Thank you all so much for your time. It truly means the world I get to do this, and I hope you enjoyed this fun little art stream. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for coming. And we have a lead the raid. We're gonna go check out Arcadio. I'm not gonna try to pronounce their name. Right. Da 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 da. She has such big ears. I know, it hurts so much. My ears are like one of the sensitive parts. Ow. Ah, it feels fuzzy. Alright, there we go. Starting the raid. Alright. Again, thank you all so much for coming. If you enjoyed your time here, please check out my social media. It is where this art and others is posted. If you really enjoyed your time here, please check out my Ko-fi, which gives access to my Discord server. It is where most of you are from. It is a great community filled with art of all kinds. It is a very friendly place, and it's where I pick Magic the Gathering players. It's where we're going to have a Minecraft server. It's filled with art and fun and friends, and I do suggest you check it out. And if you can't, feel no pressure, and I'll see you here tomorrow for a pack opening stream where I will be opening a collector box, my second collector box ever. I'm so excited. Alright, bye everyone. Bye. Where's the button? There's the button. Oh, wait. How long has my model been broken? I hope it just broke. I hate this stupid. Bye, everyone. About 5 minutes. Ah! Someone tell me. Good night. Afternoon.